Okay, this is what I think is cool about Day of the Dead. I'm gonna go. My dad died 5 years ago, and he left me when I was a kid. So I'm gonna go dig him up and play catch with him. I'm gonna throw a baseball at him, and obviously he's not gonna throw it back. But that's gonna be my Day of the Dead thing, hanging out with my dad. We're gonna have a father-son picnic. Anyway, that's my Day of the Dead dad thing.
Day of the Dead. Who would I invite? I would probably invite my dad. I miss him, and I want to know where the money's buried.
For Day of the Dead, I would also go with Duke, but I would take Duke's dad to the strip club because he was great at that stuff. His legendary Duke's father at the strip club and me be sweet. That's what I would do for Day of the Dead.
I think if I could go visit somebody who's deceased, I would go to Jesus' grave, and I would ask Jesus, "Hey, level with me. What do I actually have to do, like the bare minimum, to get in? You know, that way like what's the least I have to do and still be covered?" And you can be honest with me, because you've been dead for 2,000 years.
Right, the Day of the Dead with anyone, it would probably be my brothers and my sister, and I'd have them come on down, and we'd go to my mother's for tacos, and my mother would be in heaven. That's how I would do it.
If I were to go for Dia de los Muertos and be able to ask somebody something and go to the cemetery and do the whole ritual, I would go visit my dad, and I would definitely ask him if he's at peace and what it's like on the other side.
If I had the chance to visit somebody and they come back from the dead and I get to talk to them, it would probably be Walt Disney, to ask him to go put a stop to the future abominations that are going to happen with Star Wars. They just bought George Lucas's stuff. Don't do it. I've already heard 7, 8, and 9 are coming. Don't do it. That's what I would ask Walt Disney. Please, go put a stop to it. Just smack people around with your little ghost hands or whatever you have to do. Just make it end. Please. Please.
For Day of the Dead, who would I like to see again, and what would I ask them? Or say? I think I would go with, and I realize there seems to be a theme going here, but I think I would go with my dad. It'd be nice to see him again, have another beer together. He liked Coors Light too. What would I say to him? I would say thank you, and also I would have to ask, what the hell were you thinking when you advised me to take up a career in radio? Yeah, I think that's where I'd leave it. Oh, and a high five to John Lennon for me, please.